It will pass. And that's what Paul is trying to get you to see about some of the things that you think are so important in your life. It will pass. Paul is trying to get us to understand in 1 Corinthians, which is a letter to a church that was confused about priorities and was carnal in their understanding, that some of the things that you're busy toning up and some of the things that you're busy tightening and some of the tricks that you're busy perfecting on this earth are just solving temporary problems that really have no eternal value. And although they matter, they are not supreme. It cannot be the priority. I want to stop prioritizing things that are going to pass away, don't you? I want to stop putting things first that are going to fade in the end. I want to stop giving all of my attention to things that are not assets but liabilities spiritually. So the difference between what is permanent and what is passing is to me the essence of 1 Corinthians 13. If you came in this morning and said, Pastor Stephen, what is the essence of 1 Corinthians 13? I would say to you with much confidence, the difference between what is passing and what is permanent. Write those two words down in your notebook, passing and permanent. Passing and permanent. And Paul says that love never fails, but everything else will pass away. It will pass. Maybe the Lord is saying that about a storm that you're going through in your life. It will pass. I just want to stop and minister this to somebody today. Maybe it's about the sadness that you feel and the grief in the season that you're going through. It will pass. That's why we've got to get you somehow to keep going through this valley that you're going through right now, because it will pass. Tell your neighbor tenderly, it will pass. Put it in the chat, it will pass. Whether it's a valley you don't want to go through or a mountain that you really like standing on top of, it will pass. That trophy isn't going to last forever, it will pass. Even the greatest relationship in your life, humanly speaking, has a time limit to it called death. It will pass. And I don't mean to depress you, but I think it is very perspective giving for me to just realize that everything I'm worried about and everything I'm concerned about and everything that I'm going through right now that feels like it's never gonna end, the word of the Lord is, it will pass. One of the greatest Bible verses you could ever memorize would be, and it came to pass. Take the good times, hold them, cherish them, hold them up high, hold them up like the Lion King. Talking about, this is what God gave me, but just know it will pass. It won't always be like that. It will pass. When our kids were very small, I was so sick of people telling me that the days are long, but the years are short. And I was like, but if they don't stop screaming, I'm gonna cut their years short. Don't give me a little cliche right now, but it's true. It will pass. It will pass that these carpets are gonna be dirty and you're fussing about cleaning them up. It'll pass. One day the carpets will be so clean, you might just track something in just to remember the days when you had kids to track them. And I'm in that season right now. This year I had one boy who turned 20 and graduated college. I have another boy who's going into high school senior year this year, and he's about to graduate. And I've got a daughter, this is so sad, y'all, who just this last week, shout out Dr. Hull, greatest orthodontist in the Charlotte area, just this week, show them the picture, guys, got her braces taken off. Congratulations, Abby. Eat all the popcorn you want. She's just gonna be eating popcorn. My braces are off. When I was a child, I talked like a child. Thank you so much for the picture. I think they got the point. I talked like a child. I thought like a child. Now follow me. Paul is saying there's a difference between what is permanent and what is passing. And to illustrate that principle, he gives a picture. When I was a child, I talked like a child. I thought like a child. I reasoned like a child. When I became a man, I put the ways of childhood behind me. And wouldn't it be wonderful if that process was as automatic and as simple and as summarized as Paul makes it sound in 1 Corinthians 13:11. I don't know what age it is, maybe when you turn 20, maybe when you turn 25, maybe when you turn 18, but this verse happens when you reach a certain birthday. The ways of childhood are behind you. Because I became a woman. I became a man. I guess what I'm trying to say is, isn't it awesome to think of the process of spiritual transformation that Paul describes? Like getting your braces off. Like I went one day, I had crooked teeth. They put braces on to get my teeth straight. One day, after monitoring my teeth for several years, they said, you're ready to have your braces off. And they took my braces off. I had crooked teeth, I had braces. I don't have crooked teeth anymore. My teeth are straight. My teeth are straight, my braces are off. It all happened one day. Wouldn't it be wonderful if you could get your truth straight like you get your teeth straight? And then one day you can just announce to everybody in your life, great news, I'm getting my braces off. I'm getting my behaviors off from the past. I'm getting my selfishness off today. Yeah, it's been about 3 years. The Lord's been working with me. I joined one of those e-groups and I met some people and it was awesome and he sanctified me. So today you might notice my smile is a little different because I got my selfishness removed today. It took a while, but I got it straight. Would it be awesome if the Bible could just take your braces off? That's how Paul made it sound. He said, when I became a man, I put the ways of childhood behind me. Like you just went in and had an appointment with Jesus and you said, it's time for me to stop complaining now. It's time for me to stop being afraid of what other people think right now. It's time for me to stop lusting now. I'm married now. I need to be devoted to one woman right now. And then orthodontist Holy Ghost says, yeah, let me just take those lusts off of your teeth. Let me just take those brackets off. Let me take those brackets out of your brain so that you will only be attracted to your wife ever again because you got to put the ways of childhood behind you. Wouldn't it be awesome if all of a sudden one day you just went to the orthodontist called the Holy Spirit and said, I need this thing that happened to me when I was 12. It became trauma in my life, but I need you to take the trauma off of me so I can live in the truth. Oh, no problem. Let's put you through a program. If we can get you through an 18-month program, here, memorize these 20 scriptures. These are the top 20 scriptures for trauma. And when you have memorized these 20 scriptures, you will no longer feel the effects of trauma, but the trauma stays trapped in the body sometimes, even when the spirit has been set free by the blood of Christ. Wouldn't it be wonderful if there was an orthodontist, spiritually speaking, just to sit you down in a chair? I wish I could get you in a chair today and lean you back and numb you up and just yank stuff off of your life. I mean, just take it off so you can smile again. So you can say, I was depressed for the last year, but I went to Elevation Church. And that preacher leaned me back and yanked it off, and I'm smiling now. I'm singing now. I'm dancing now. I'm a man now. I'm a woman now. Wouldn't it be good if you could graduate from grief? Wouldn't it be good if you could graduate from greed? I used to be stingy, but God did a work in my life. And now all of a sudden, all I want to do is give money away. I don't even let my boss pay me. I just give the check back and tell him to use it to fight cancer. Just one day I went in the chair and the preacher preaching the truth came, and now I got my truth straight. But see, it is a fight for alignment in your life that takes time to get it straight. To get it straight. And this process of I thought like a child, but now I think like a champion isn't as simple as it seems. And you know that. You know that. If you don't know that, the people who live with you do. Because they are still waiting on you to get your braces off. Okay. I want to show you an example from the scriptures of somebody who paid the price of thinking like a child, but not to be negative, not to be hateful, not to be depressing. Just because this man in 2 Kings chapter 5 had a great opportunity for his life to change, but he thought like a child, and because he thought like a child, he almost forfeited his change. That happens to all of us, you know. All of us. Something that is passing becomes something permanent. Here's what I mean. We have emotions, whether it's anger, we have emotions and feelings, whether it's self-pity, we have emotions and feelings, and sometimes even just temptations that seem to come from the pit of hell. And they are passing emotions. But the temptation of the enemy is for you to take something that is passing and turn it into something permanent. So that not only do you feel anger passing, but you lash out in anger and say something to someone that you love that cannot be undone with a simple apology. What did you do? You took a passing frustration, gave it an external expression, and did permanent damage. I want you to stop sacrificing what is permanent on the altar of what is passing. I want you to stop sacrificing what is permanent to satisfy what is passing. If there is a teenager in here, I want you off of every form of addictive behavior, whether it's a substance or whether it's a website. I want you off of every form of addictive substance that would rob you of your soul. Because I know that those things help us, whether we're adults or whether we're children, they help us to get through the moment. But the moment is passing. And after the anxiety has passed and after you have trained your body to be addicted to stimuli that keep you enslaved, now you have a lasting habit that you embedded in your life to deal with a passing emotion. I want you off porn. I want you off every vape pen. I don't want you having to take something in your body to deal with something in your mind. And then 5 years from now, we're trying to figure out how to get you off of this. I want it broken. I want it choked out. I want every teenager that listens to me preach, stop sacrificing what is permanent to satisfy what is passing. It will pass. Let it pass. Pray till it passes. Praise till it passes. I'll need to hit a pin. I can hit a prayer. I'll need to hit a pin. I can hit a praise because it came to pass and God is here to stay. I felt that when I was preparing. I felt that for every woman that I went to speak to in recovery this week at Dove's Nest. Some of them were looking at me like, please tell them this younger. Please tell them this younger. Don't sacrifice what is permanent, your character. Don't sacrifice what is permanent, your calling. Stop giving up your relationship with God for popularity with people. They can't put you in, they can't vote you out. He is God, and Him only shall you serve.
Hey, thanks for stopping by my YouTube channel. I hope you were blessed today. If you were, share this with somebody. Like and subscribe and leave me a comment. Let me know where you're watching from, what we can pray for you about. Hope to see you back here again really soon.